Well, you might think that we're having lunch at the Beverly Center on La Cienega or maybe in Hollywood, but believe it or not, we are actually at Union Station in Washington, D.C.
That's right.
Not the first place one would expect to find Randy Jackson.
That's right, and you never know where you're going to find the dog. The dog is here, there, and everywhere.
So what's happening here at D.C. today, Union Station?
It's the second annual National Train Day celebration. That's right, celebrating trains' rich history and just this whole giant push, man, to bring the trains back. Come on, you know you love train travel, man. It's so cool.
We took a train to get down here.
You did? See, look at that. Amtrak, right?
Amtrak, and we took Amtrak to New York 2 weeks ago, so...
I love it. You know, I love trains growing up as a kid, so, I mean, I'm just happy to be here to do this. I mean, it's happening also simultaneously in 3 other cities, Chicago, Philly, and in LA right now, and 100 or so other cities around the country. So it's a big day. It's a big day.
That's great. And Baltimore is a great train city because, you know, we've got D.C., Philly, New York, and I think that's actually the busiest Amtrak corridor, Baltimore, D.C. to New York. Yeah. Well, a lot of exciting things going on, and people can look at our website on 101.9litefm.com, see pictures of some of the trains. Very cool trains outside.
Great exhibits, stuff out here for the kids. I mean, this is just cool, man. I mean, did you know that the train travel was greener than the car?
Really?
Yeah,
did not know that.
18%. Come on.
Wow. Very cool.
Know your statistics.
Gotta know.
Spencer.
Now, an idle question, obviously. My girl Allison, what's the deal? What happened?
I don't know. I don't think you and your son Spencer voted.
Is that true?
Spencer, is that true?
That is true. Now I'm embarrassed.
Come on, man. Allison, man, great, talented girl. She'll have a big future, though. She's amazingly talented, her being 16, to put up with the rigors and the pressure of this competition. I mean, you know, listen, I mean, she definitely worked it out. She came in 4th, so I'm not mad at her.
Do you ever feel, not necessarily with Allison, but do you ever feel with standing up when someone is voted off and just saying, what are you people doing? What are you talking about?
Yeah, but listen, the funny thing about America, what I love about this great country of ours is no matter how the season goes, in the end, they always get it right. In the end, I must say, almost every time, for whatever reason, they've always voted in the right one is the winner.
Cool.
So you got to trust, you know, on a show like this, you gotta believe in the people. The people have the power of the vote. That's what makes the show cool.
Randy, let me ask you a question about music. I was with a buddy at a mall the other day, and we saw this huge record store. They didn't have computers, they didn't have refrigerators, they didn't have TVs, they had CDs.
Was it called Amoeba?
That's the thing. He said, hey, better take a picture of it because it's becoming obsolete.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, I mean, these are just the times that we live in. I mean, technology's really taken the wings of the planet now. I mean, you know, digital download is the way for everything. You can get it right on your phone instantly. In fact, if we had an iPhone here and music was playing in the room, there's a iPod app called Shazam. We could hold it up to the radio, whatever that's playing, and it goes, oh, 2 seconds listening. The phone listens for 2 seconds and says, oh, that's so-and-so, Jack White of the White Stripes with the Rock on Tours. Want to buy it or not? And you can just buy it. So, I mean, you know, we're in a very advanced age technologically, so.
You know, it used to be you would invite friends over to listen to music. You do that today, you've got 6 kids wearing headphones. And
yeah. You can still invite friends over to listen to music. Come on. I mean, I'd come over and join you guys, you know.
Would you do? Well,
a couple of sarsaparilla, some music.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You've been in so many different facets, you know, of the music business. I mean, performing, producing, you know, and now Idol. Have you met people along the way that you personally were just absolutely, positively thrilled to meet?
Oh, I've met so many people. You know, for 15 years I was an executive inside those record companies that seem to be falling apart right now. As I say, you know, as you said, been a musician, a producer, a writer, a manager, label owner, publisher all my life. So, I mean, music is my game. So, yeah, I've met so many people that I was just so delighted and, you know, amazing and astonished that I could meet them. So, very lucky, very fortunate.
Cool. One last question. I know your time is tight. If someone looks at an encyclopedia online and a book for TV shows that are making history, American Idol will definitely be there. In terms of music, who are the people now who at one point in time will have been making history?
Well, it's funny that you say that, because I think one of my problems with today's generation is I don't know if there will be, I'm not sure I've seen a new or another Dylan or Springsteen or Led Zeppelin or Jimi Hendrix or these greats. I'm not sure we're making them today. Hence is the reason that I think Guitar Hero and Rock Band and those games are so big, because they're about the talent of years gone by. These are like legendary stars. But you know, I think a couple people that hopefully that you'll be talking about is, I think you'll be talking about possibly the Dave Matthews Band. I think Jason Mraz is a shot to be around a long time. I mean, you know, there's the Mariah Careys, there's the Christina Aguilera's. You know, on the hip-hop side, I'm not really sure. I mean, Jay-Z will definitely be around a long time, but I think Coldplay will have made a dent. U2 will have made a dent. You know, it's just... it's tough. It's tough. I think Jack White will probably have made a dent from the White Stripes. I mean, it's tough. It's a tough thing. I don't know. You know, when you look at those other people's careers, that, you know, I don't know if 30 years from now we'll still be talking about any of these artists. That's the frightening part. So, come on, people, come back. Let's make some legendary art and music that can be commerce. You notice commerce is number 3.
Randy Jackson, best of luck to you.
Good looking out.
Thank you, and check our website for the pictures of the trains.
That's right, and remember, nationaltrainday.com. Check it out.